I'm Keith Sorum with Keller Williams in Glendale, California with the October 2007 market report. October was a very interesting month. Traditionally, October is one of the busier months in the fall because people are buying property, closing escrow before the holidays start. You know, it's interesting. I'd like to do a comparison, first of all, between June of this year and October. June was before the mortgage hiccup. It was when the market is in its peak, the end of peak selling season. And let me give you some interesting statistics. But first of all, I just want to, for those of you that might not have seen my earlier reports, I use a market index to describe the state of the market. It's like an overall bird's eye view. If it's above 1.2, it's a seller's market. If it's between 0.8 and 1.2, it's a neutral market where neither buyer nor seller have an advantage. If it's below 0.8, it's a buyer's market. Now, back in June, we had a total of 442 listings at the month end. We had sold 62 of those with an average market time of 43 days, giving us a market index of 0.26. Flash forward 5 months. Now we're in October. Our total inventory is 496. That's 24 listings more than we had in June. A little odd, but not unusual. Sales, 62 in June versus 45 for October. So we had 20 fewer sales. Days on market went from 43 to 59. And the market index went from 0.26 in June to 0.15. Why is that? It's simple. We're accumulating inventory and we're not selling as much. So if you were to look at this chart, which you'll probably have a hard time seeing behind me though, the trend is basically slowly going down. What does this mean? Well, first of all, we don't know the future. Who could have predicted the mortgage hiccup in September? I think people thought there would be an adjustment, but nothing quite like what happened. What that means is, if you're thinking of buying, my advice would be, if you can find a property that you think is a good value now, I'd buy it. Only because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Interest rates could go up, more economic problems, I don't know. But if you can find a good deal, and there are some great deals, who could think you could buy a 4-bedroom home for just over $600,000 in Glendale? Unbelievable. Now, if you're a seller, you can still get top dollar. And what top dollar means is what a willing and knowledgeable buyer will pay for your property and you will agree to. So if you hire a good listing agent, they can help you get the property prepared for sale and market it in a way that will let all the value be shown, because buyers are buying value. And here's an interesting statistic I found when I was compiling the report. The properties that sell actually have a lower market time than the overall market. Why is that? When a good deal comes on the market, a sharp buyer's agent goes to the buyer, hey, I think we should buy this one, and they go buy it. So the rule of thumb is, if you're an active buyer, you should be looking. If you're an active seller, then you should be priced realistically, prepare your property, and make sure you've got the right agent. If you have questions, you can go to www.glencressteam.com. You're welcome to call me. My name is Keith Sorum, and my number is 818-455-0830. Have a great day. This is Keith Sorum from Keller Williams in Glendale.